Yeah, are you on your phone?
No, I'm trying noise suppress us, but I guess
turn that shit off.
Yeah, it's not picking up on my voice enough when I'm actually talking. I'm picking up on bits and pieces. So yeah, as I was trying to say, I actually randomly picked up vodka mud shake when we were at the LCBO the other day, and I am surprised I haven't had it before.
Okay, Twitch seems to be working now. Steph, can you say something, please?
We can't hear her.
She in the room?
No, they're in different rooms. I think she's up in the living room.
Yeah, she's upstairs.
In the Discord channel.
Okay,
I can't hear anything over the Discord. Oh wait, no, never mind. There we go.
Can you hear anything?
Yeah, I can hear the Twitch. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't think we can hear Steph at all.
No.
All right, get your drinks, get your snacks.
One sec, I'll be right back.
One thing we all know, it's Nabil's fault.
God damn it, Nabil. Every fucking week with this shit. So, who's got their GameStop stocks up?
Still haven't bought any.
Yeah, don't. It's it's long past time. But that was an entertaining story for about a week.
Apparently all the people in like Wall Street Bets, like all the mods are stepping down or something.
Why are they stepping down?
I saw in subreddit drama someone said they were trying to profit off it somehow.
Are we about to see the implosion of a whole subreddit?
A big subreddit too now.
Well, it's a big one now.
It's being taken over from inactive mods.
It wasn't big 2 weeks ago. Well, it was
all right, so apologies. I'm going to send Steph an invite. She's making a new one. It's working down here now.
Were you cutting something while you were speaking?
That was probably me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It sounded like someone was cutting something or something repetitive like that.
You know, I was winding thread on a bobbin, but see, like that's the thing. Like my mic is so sensitive, it picks up stupid shit like that.
It's fine.
I was like, oh, I'll just put a couple of stitches in here, finish up this
That's
little
not the
row
usual
of cross
sound
stitching.
for bobbin, though. That's not the usual sound for thread on a bobbin, though. Unless.
Well, it was
clipping
across.
Never mind. I was thinking the spool, not the bobbin. No, if you put it on the bobbin, yeah, that could definitely be the sound of it.
Yeah, and it was also like clipping across my nails. I was doing it because I have to trim my nails.
All right, so let me double check. I guess we gotta redo the intro, right? Yep, I just heard Tara talk about her nails again. It's working.
Oh, hey. Never talk about my nails.
You did twice. I just heard it. My nails are crap since I'm back to work, but I work in dirt, so.
I can't remember the last time I did my nails.
I'd never done them.
Like I usually try and make time to like do them like myself, at least just once a year, just a little spotty kind of thing. But like outside of like probably sometime last year, but I don't even remember doing anything like that. Like when I was laid off, like I had no spot days. That was a perfect time.
Man, I used a Korean snail jelly mask the other day.
Ooh.
Outstanding. I bought a box of them for Karen for Christmas, and she's not using them, so I may as well.
You're mad at her. You put it on out of spite, and you're just like, "Oh, this feels so nice."
No, we did it. We did it together the first time, and she just didn't enjoy it. So the rest of them are mine.
Now put one on your butt.
Ew.
The butt's already silky smooth.
Why?
Baby smooth.
Why would you go there?
Because
baby.
you can.
Because he's Ian. Yes, I get it.
Oh, we're just waiting on Nabil and Steph, so. This is unfiltered, live, raw, real chat. Oh, did anybody
I prefer
watch
the
that
filtered
Obama Michelle Barack executive producer movie on Netflix?
The documentary, The Factory?
No, the Crip Camp.
Nope, haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's so good. Watch it. I really recommend it. You'll go from tears of laughter to wanting to punch the screen.
What I recommend to everybody is In and of Itself. It's an amazing thing. And Search Party just arrived in Canada on Crave, which I cannot recommend any more highly. Fantastic show. It's now in season 4, but it's about it's Alia Shawkat from Arrested Development. We can hear you as a 20-something who gets obsessed with trying to find a girl she went to college with who's disappeared.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, a TV show
Really?
called Search Party. It's so good. Just arrived in Canada on Crave. But it's in
who has a
like season
Crave,
4
though?
just dropped. I do. I like Crave.
1 second.
So, throwing back really quick to Obama, did you know there's actually Biden and Obama mystery books out there?
Yes.
Yes.
And Naughtier Books. What was the name of that show?
There's also it was written by John Tenney, if you know
Yes.
him.
Okay, so I guess it was, because I wasn't sure if it was this group or my other group that mentioned it, so I guess it must have been you guys.
It was Nabil who mentioned it.
Okay, there we go.
What's interesting is I clicked a link off of it to a Trump-based book one, and some of
Oh
the
yeah,
stuff,
there's a Trump ghost
it was,
one.
it was written before he won the presidency, so that's the thing. And it was written to be set in his 3rd year. One of the things he did in it, which I found really interesting and kind of ingenious, was he managed to fund FEMA by suing the Catholic Church for acts of God.
That's
Wow.
brilliant.
Yeah,
That
like,
is,
it's-
why doesn't the Satanic Church do that?
Because it's not going to get anywhere.
of course it
Yeah,
wasn't
but
getting, but it was an interesting idea.
If only he was that clever in real life.
The Pope can talk
Mhm.
to God and ask for no more. So yeah, absolutely. All right, I think unless we're waiting for Nabil, do we want to redo the introductions because they were silent before?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
all right.
take it from the top.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. I'm back from my knee injury temporarily. I'm just up in my lazy boy, rocking away. So that's why I'm not on the camera. But we are Dances with Kobolds, and tonight we are playing Call from the Deep. But before I let Patrick take it away, in the doobly-doo down below, please check out our sister shows as a part of the Heroes Wanted collective of shows, and also check out our Extra Life page. Now take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome back, everyone, and I'm sorry if you listened to everything in between the original intro and this. I will be running the game tonight, putting the players through a variety of paces. Joining me tonight for this are...
Hello once again, everyone. I am Lauren, playing Myth Doris, the Gith Yankee war magic wizard who's sailing the astral seas.
I am Brendan, and I will be playing Old Silver, the Astral Sea Captain, the Astral Sea Elf.
And I'm Ian, and I'll be playing Pavo, the Aarakocra Bard. Don't go chasing astral waterfalls.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara, and I should be playing Ishka, the Water Genasi Druid of the Coast.
You forgot to say Astral Seacoast.
That too.
FYI, guess where we are currently. Hi, everyone. My name's Chris, and I'll be playing Montauk, Lord of the Astral Sea, a Goliath Battlemaster fighter.
Dibs on Lord of the Summit.
Montauk can have 2 titles.
And I am Rubel Devereaux, the first princess of Morace and cleric of Umberley.
And our final player tonight will be late, but he will be playing Scrap Heap, a paladin who follows the Oath of the Ocean. Last session. Yeah, Open Seas, correct. Last session, our party continued their assault on an Illithid outpost in the Astral Sea. They rescued some aquatic elves from being implanted with Ceramorphs. Chasing an injured Mind Flayer into his lab, they were detoured into an underground area from following one of its minions through a teleporter. Pavo was stunned by the Qualith writing on a doorway. Old Silver was poisoned by some odd Underdark fungi. Going into the Mind Flayer's lab, Ishka sent a tidal wave through what turned out to be a hologram of one Mind Flayer, as the Mind Flayer you were chasing was in a rejuvenation chamber of some sort, and a floating Mind Witness was protecting it, blasting eye rays at you. Leaping over the railing and into the main area, the Mind Flayer attempted to psionically blast Montauk and Nithdoris, but they were both unfazed by it. Montauk then knocked the Mind Flayer over and slashed and hacked into him very deeply. Nithdoris then cut its silvery life cord with his Githyanki blade.
Meant to do it.
As this fight was going on, a pair of Gif, hippopotamus-looking creatures wearing military uniforms, blasted their way through a wall and entered the fray. They threw burning kegs at the Mind Witness, which Ishka then exploded with a lightning bolt, sending chunks of the Mind Witness across the lab. Thunder and Lightning, the Gif, along with their Modron helpers, let you know that they had been watching this space for a while as the Mind Flayers were prepping it as an area for an elder brain to occupy. And they thanked you for your help by giving you a couple of healing crystals. And making your way back to your ship, your crew told you some harrowing tales of odd things they had seen while waiting for you. And getting directions from the Gif on the nearest silvery pool that will act as a portal to get you home, you headed back out into the sea for a 30-hour journey.
Come on, Event Horizon. Come on, Event Horizon.
A 3-hour tour.
So yes,
Beat me
we
to
pick
it.
up as your ship sails off from this asteroid chunk, which has all of these, massive explosions going off behind you.
Oh, guys, are you looking at these explosions? Oh, they're so cool. Why aren't you guys looking at all these explosions?
Because it's not a good idea. You get flash burn, you go blind temporarily. It's a bad idea.
I don't know. Woo! Look at that one.
Montauk occasionally glances over.
Okay.
And the other thing you learned from the GIF is that, as you've learned with your movement through the astral plane, breathing is the same thing. If you believe you can breathe, you can breathe. And as soon as you question it or have doubts, you will lose the ability to breathe, which is something you just have to keep in mind sort of going forward. But you know that it is safe to travel outside of the ship now.
Oh, wait, we got to test that. Well, let's do the rope. So if I believe, who's going to pull me back?
No.
I
It's
can
already
breathe.
been. Of course you can breathe.
Well, there's more crystals. We got to be able to sell these when we get back. I can get more if I can breathe now.
I forgot about the crystal we found.
Yeah, it's in my inventory, so let's go get some more. Or at least let me roll for a few if you want to make it quick, Patrick.
Wasn't it psychotically cold the last time you grabbed one of them?
It was like
Yep.
a D4 cold.
Or did you
It
just
was
roll
cold.
low on like a D100 cold?
I can't recall, but let's do it again.
All right, and floating out, you actually also understand you don't necessarily need the rope anymore. Using your, intelligence, you have the same movement
I
and
can zoom
flight
around.
speed. Yeah, you can actually fly and float in the astral sea. It's just, again, using your intelligence as your movement ability.
Oh, then yeah, Pavo's gonna give this a try if he's able to. Wait, can I move as fast as the ship is moving before I jump off the ship? Will I be able to get back on?
The ship is moving a little bit faster than you are, so a rope would be a good idea, but you do understand, I mean, like, you could dash and catch up to the ship.
All right, so let's try that. We might be able to make some more money. We could make this a flotilla.
Ooh, flotilla.
Admiral Silver. Commodore Silver.
All right,
Cumberland's fleet.
give me an investigation check to see how many pieces of rock you actually think you can grab and sort of bring in. I mean, what size are you looking for? Just mean you can grab in your hand, or are you looking for a big chunk?
I'm going to use my, as it says in my race, my bird-like qualities to find the shiniest, glitteriest, most light refracting ones we can sell.
All right.
And that's
As you are
investigate
doing
and
so,
see.
yeah, give me an investigation check.
While he's doing this, can I look for other threats that are about us?
Sure, give me a perception check. Yeah, you look around, Pavel,
Guidance.
and you don't actually spot anything similar to the one that you found earlier. What you seem to just find, floating in this silvery sort of sea, there's like swirling wisps of white and gray, and occasionally when you reach out to kind of grasp these things, they just sort of turn into smoke in your hand.
Can I use a glass jar of some kind from the ship to try and capture the smoke?
Yeah, you can. And I mean, it fills this sort of jar, and you can sort of clasp and close it up, and it sort of floats and swirls and sparkles inside. Nithdoris,
Okay.
you notice as you look around, off in the distance, you see what appears to be a bit of chain with links that are about 120 feet tall that just sort of lies and floats forgotten. And, as you sort of drift past, you can see there is what appears to be a broken bit of what you assume would have been a name tag that's sort of been cracked off, so you can no longer read it. Roll me a D100, please, Nithdoris.
Each chain link is 120 feet long? Is
Yes,
that what you said?
that is what I said.
Christ.
36.
Sail through them.
Oh man,
Well,
I like
it depends
the
on how
tight
narrow they are. It could be a very narrow link.
I mean, we'll have to take down the mast, but
Well, why don't we just turn sideways? Is there an
or
up
we
and
just
down?
not sail through them.
You notice as you are looking out that you see something that looks like a small clump of objects and books. And as you continue through, it looks like you're entering into a small sort of asteroid field. And as you enter into it, these items around you start to sort of grow and magnify. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Is he pointing this out to us? Are we watching this?
You all start sort of picking up on this as you continually float through this space.
What are
Nithdoris,
those
you
books doing?
understand you are presumably inside an area that is filled with items in bags of holding.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Holding
We
right
got
now?
bags of holding.
No, we don't.
what?
We're in the bag of
Inside one.
holding.
What?
We're in the bag of holding. We're in the extra dimensional space.
Wait.
How did this happen?
I
Ow!
blame Pablo.
How does this even
Sorry.
happen?
I got lost and got us here, and now I got us lost and got us here.
Fomamu
So-
needs to relearn how to navigate.
So we're
Part
in
of the
a.
astral sea includes some of the pocket dimensions where literally items that are stored in a bag of holding end up.
If we were like, are these things giant?
They
Yes.
appear to be giant as you move by them, but again, as you sail by, your perception sizes sort of change. So there is a possibility you could like attempt to reach out and grasp some, or using a rope, even try and lasso some in, that kind of thing. And as they get closer to you, they shrink down in size to look more normal.
Montauk goes
I'm going-
downstairs.
I'm going for the kitten.
Montauk goes downstairs into the lower decks, and he grabs a fishing rod.
Yep, let's go fishing, guys.
Already got a fishing rod on my person.
I assume at some point,
Yay!
right?
Sorry,
Uh,
that broke up, Lauren? You
Do we
assume
have we have netting? I assume that we can use like as a fishing net, right?
yes.
I would be using my mage hand to help guide that towards some of the best loot.
Thoris. Pavo can fly out there, so we tie Pavo off. He grabs
Yeah,
one
you do
side
one
of the net.
section, I do another section.
Yeah.
Maximize coverage.
Yep. And okay, so that's how. So I'm gonna tie myself off with the longest rope we have. That way I can at least climb back into the ship. Nethoris will take one side of the net. I'll take the other. Even if we can stitch a couple together as quickly as we can. But I damn well want that cat.
I don't see a cat.
Look up
What
the
cat?
green.
It's an amulet with a cat on
Green
it.
amulet.
Oh.
All right, and yeah, and you have no way of knowing if any of this stuff is
Oh.
sort of mundane or magical at this point.
Oh, and the mask too.
That would take
Oh, I
time
want
to
the
cast,
unicorn.
but that would take time.
Yeah. Now, as you float out, I mean, these things are sort of whizzing and moving past at ridiculously high speeds. So you're going to get a few random items as well. So first up, who's going to try and fish first?
Montauk will cast his line.
All right, give me a straight dexterity check, please.
Oh, God. Why do I keep doing Dexy things? Well, 19.
Because you roll something like that. All right, roll me percentile dice, please.
1d100, 44.
44. All right, with that, roll me 2d8, please.
Ooh, nice.
9.
Oh, I was trying to fix the Steph screen, but it's because you're Dexy and you know it.
All right, you pull in. Wow, very nice. What appears to be a large chunk of glowing crystal, and as you pull it closer and closer to you, you see it is made up of these weird sort of jagged chunks, but it begins to glow more and more brightly as it is pulled towards you. And it is this, beautiful sort of pinkish hue that is, giving off its own light. So when you figure out what that is, I think you'll be pretty happy.
I,
Fellas, is it
assume I'm
stealing
gonna
if we
do
don't
that
know who
better.
we're stealing from?
Yeah, you have no idea who you're taking any of this stuff from. Who's going to try for something next?
I guess me and Nethoris will do our double team net.
we're going at different areas, so you're doing one bit and I'm doing another, I thought.
Oh, I thought we were doing a bigger net where you had one side, I had the other, so we could grab more stuff.
We could do that. That seems like a decent idea.
And
Cooperate.
I was gonna add to that idea with, if I'm tied off to the mast, like I said, so my rope will go out like this. Oh, my character sheet's in the way. That's why I can't change color. And the net's kind of like this, with the two of us working at it. We can spin around like this as it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and
Well,
try and grab as much stuff as we can.
Here's the question I have for you, Patrick. How big are the items at the max distance of our
Oh
netting?
shit, I deleted everybody, sorry.
What?
Not me. You left me.
You just deleted yourself. Oh no, and Fomamu. What? How dare you?
I didn't mean to. Oh god.
Under the ship.
Under the sea, maybe?
No, I Patrick.
Basically, it's you realize it's almost like forced perspective. As you actually get closer, these things turn into regular sized items.
Okay.
So yeah.
So the logic of casting enlarge upon our net would actually make us catch less stuff overall than
Yeah, because things would slip through.
It was one of those things that it was an option. I just didn't want to do it if it would screw us over. So I'm not going to do it. I will then instead, use the mage hand idea that I came up with earlier of helping out.
And you can't make fun of me for being in jail next time.
All right, so Pavo, you are going after the cat amulet.
That's one I would like, but if our rope isn't long enough, I'm trying to get volume. Okay, so if it comes down to things I want versus volume, we're going for volume. We're trying to get as much as possible. If I don't get what I want, irrelevant. But yes, the mask and the amulet were two that I like the idea of. I once heard of this bard who always wore a mask, like this bright white mask, and I just want to emulate him so badly. Them so badly.
All right. Give me a dexterity check as you head out. You have advantage thanks to Nithdoris.
Oh, thank you. A dexterity check, you said, right?
Straight check.
Thank God. Advantage.
Advantage,
Yeah.
yes.
You float out. A couple of things sail past the net, and this, spectral mage hand just sort of guides you back in the way. I will say with that, you were able to grasp both the mask and this cat amulet.
And what do we get in the net?
Roll me percentile dice.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. With that, roll me, each of you, roll me a 2d8. So both Lorne and Ian.
Minimax.
Basically.
All right. Nithdoris, you find an alchemy kit in the net when you take a look. And, Ian, roll again, 2d8, please. Actually, sorry, 3d8.
Thank God it was a reroll.
Look at all the ones.
A 12. You find a trunk that is full of bones.
I got a boner.
Oh,
So-
honey.
Chances for us to fish up stuff?
But what was
Old
the-
Silver still hasn't gone yet. The mask
mask
is just a normal mask. It's sort of hooked. It looks a little bit like
Like a plague bearer kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit like a plague mask.
I
The
will.
hat necklace, as you pull it towards yourself, you feel warmth. And it is warm to the touch, but not burning hot. And everybody who's 15 feet around, you can feel this very pleasant warmth radiating out around it, 15 feet in diameter.
When I hold it, it doesn't burn my hand, right?
Does not burn. It's just, it keeps everything around 35 degrees Celsius.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, you put
I'm
it
from
on.
the tropics. This is perfect.
I would suggest not doing that until I identify and learn some of the more other properties of it. For all you know, it slowly cause you to burn from the inside out.
Yeah, but that would be a curse.
Dithorus, I haven't been warm in how long's this campaign been going? In game.
Probably in game, probably just over 6 weeks.
So, and at least a month or 2 months travel from Chult.
Yep.
I have been warm in months. I put it on.
It's a
Old
curse,
Silver.
ain't it?
Give me a dexterity check with your fishing rod.
Is this more like piracy or salvage?
This is straight up stealing, man.
Old Silver thinks about it for a bit and then puts his fishing rod away.
All right. What about Rubel or Ishka?
This is, I was kind of excited, but then this technically is stealing.
Not tactically, it just is.
Bitch goes down for it.
There's no guarantee that this isn't a bag that's been abandoned.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, any of these could have been sitting in a dungeon around a dead adventurer's belt for centuries, but
And
they could also have stuff
True. All right, I'll
people
try.
are counting on having.
If you get caught, it's like 2 gold to the guard, so who cares?
No. That is not the
These are
morality
not your jurisdiction.
we talk about.
No, that's what I've learned from the 2 major cities I've been to in your countries. I can be a
No.
jerk
You need to
and
learn
just
from
pay a
Umberleaf.
fine.
And
Let's
it's
go
a
give it
dexterity?
shot.
All right. Give me dexterity checks.
Can we guidance ourselves?
Sure.
Be gone.
Okay.
Guidance.
Ooh. So 21.
D4. 7.
7. You unfortunately don't come up with anything, Ishka. Roll me percentile dice. Actually, no. I will say I get to choose which thing you get. So roll me 3d8, Ishka, and you roll me percentile dice, Rubel, please.
92.
Ooh. 92. Okay. Roll twice for me, please. 1 2d8 and 1 3d8. And Ishka, you end up with...
And a 3d8?
Yep. You end up with some rancid soap.
Oh. Fun.
That's what you get for stealing.
You're the one who started this.
After we bring in our hall, I'll cast Detect Magic ritually, and then pick out the magical items and cast Identify ritually on them.
All right. Rubel, you get a bottle of grain alcohol, and then with a 10.
Ooh, carousing. Can I have some?
Not right now.
You find a spell scroll of...
Oh, he's doing real dice. We're fucked.
Yep.
Roll that D30.
I have a D30.
So do I. It's a D6 and a D10.
Your choice of a level 4 spell.
Oh my god. My choice?
Your choice of a level 4 spell.
Fireball for Pavo.
You don't have access to Fireball.
Shut up.
I'll have to
With-
think about it. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, with that, you guys continue onwards. You have not, you were in the midst of completing a long rest. So if you guys want to do that and heal up, you now can without having to spend too much longer.
Yeah, Montauk's just gonna kind of hang out on deck, looking at this sort of strange, weird.
Oh, you know what?
mythical
It's
fairyland
banishment. I want a
sort
scroll of banishment.
of- Banishment is good. It's
And-
fun.
I'm gonna take my nice talisman and be warm for the first time in months and go back to my exclusive cabin.
Yeah, back to bed.
Old Silver's
All
already
right.
asleep in the bed.
You can't
Um,
cuddle with me. Stop cuddling with me. You've
So-
got
so-
weird blue veins.
So, was there anything else magical that we came across?
No, everything else you guys would have pulled would just be mundane items.
Yeah.
Even
Montauk.
Montauk's?
Yeah, Montauk just sort of handed.
Oh no,
hand-
Montauk's item is absolutely magical.
The one guy who pulls the magic item is the guy who's the least interested in magic items.
Wait, was my cat necklace not magic?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What about the astral air, the jar of air that we grabbed, and the crystal actually?
The crystal had magical properties, but you haven't taken the time to figure out exactly what that is. I will
can
say,
cast
if you guys,
Identify.
if you can take some time and ritually cast Identify. The crystal doesn't create magic, but in a sort of broken or powdery form, you realize it could be used to replace any material component of a value up to 300 gold pieces.
This is rare residuum.
It's very big, wasn't this one? This is the one that I grabbed with my arms and my legs.
Yeah, that's why it's worth 300 gold.
And that's the big glowy crystal. All right, yeah, no. Montauk just kind of looks over and said,
Just to finish up with the astral stuff, the air as well, because I have
Air,
that jar
air
of
has
air.
no magical properties.
Is it still like a snow globe?
Yep.
All right, well we can keep that. That has some value.
And you
Sorry, Chris, go
realize
ahead.
that the crystal that Montauk pulled out is a psi crystal.
Oh.
And it grants you telepathy for as long as you remain attuned to it. So it is, with that, you can communicate telepathically with others and they can respond to you, but they cannot initiate telepathy with you. And depending on your intelligence score, the brightness of the light that it gives off changes.
Montauk, that's not magic. That's not magic. That just uses your mind. You could use that.
And Montauk is going to have to think about that because it's not. Montauk
can
really
hear
just-
you. I can
Hmm?
hear you thinking about it already through the crystal. You're going to use it. You're saying, should I? Shouldn't I? Does this break my oath? I could hear it right now.
Montauk shoves the crystal into a bag or something.
Make sure it's not a bag of holding, or some people will come and pirate it right out of the astral sea.
Montauk has heard theories.
I thought
of
we were
bags of holding
privateers.
within bags of holding. Are we safe here?
Oh, wait. What if a big hand comes through and grabs us? They're going to have a bad day.
They have to think of you to get you out.
I forgot about that rule.
Yeah,
Although
and
that,
with that, your journey sort of continues on. You are back in this sort of endless silvery gray expanse. Your item, the cat necklace, works as an item that is also like a thermal cube, but it is, an amulet. So yeah, it keeps you warm and radiates heat out 15 feet around you.
nice. And it's basically my preferred environmental temperature. So that is oh, I'm just gonna go back to my bed and actually sleep warm and not have my feet wrapped up like a burrito with the blanket underneath me and on top of me and wrapped 3 times.
And it
That's
does
how
not
you sleep in
require
real life.
attunement.
Yeah, so Montauk is conflicted. He's not sure if this thing is legitimately magic or not. It feels
It's
like
not.
magic to him.
It's mind
Well-
powers.
Oh, okay. So
Kinda
depending on
thing.
your intelligence score, you get a range of telepathy, and you get it emitting light.
Candle
Ooh.
flame, and I probably have to do the Vulcan mind meld in order to do it.
Let me try this. Don't worry. It just focuses what you have in your mind. Like if I used it, it probably wouldn't use much because I'm a bird brain. Persuasion. I know he can choose to say fuck off, but I want to try.
Insight. God damn it. That is a natural 1.
You can
Montauk
do it.
might, in fact, take this damn crystal.
We believe in you. Like the summit that I am now the lord of. We believe in you.
Is there? Oh crap! Is there anything I can help? Oh geez.
At best, Pavo is borrowing the title until we get back to the material plane.
Why is Pavo borrowing the title?
Because Pavo is Pavo.
It makes me feel big.
No,
Pavo
no.
is
You
only
should both
4.5
feel big
feet
because of
tall.
Umberly. She embiggens the smallest soul.
Umberly's pretty cool. I've got to say, Umberly's
You,
been like
you
one of my
mean
biggest
you
fans.
mean it begins the smallest shoal.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
okay, inspiration, Lauren. That's a good pun. I like that. That's good.
Truly a cromulent saying.
Negative inspiration.
I refuse. Okay, yeah. Montauk might in fact take this. What do I get for an intelligence score of 10?
30 feet, and it's 5 foot dim light. Oh, sorry, 5 foot bright light and 5 foot dim light.
Right. So the candle flame of Montauk's brain glows in this thing.
Yeah. If you had 12, it would have gone to 60 and then 10 and 10.
I mean, the being able to what is it for speaking to people? 30?
Okay,
Yeah.
so your score is 8 to 11. It's 30 feet telepathy range.
That's not bad. That's actually
5 foot,
pretty
5 foot.
decent.
If I had
12 to 15 gives you 60 feet with 10 feet of light. And then 16 or higher gives you 120.
do I also get to
15,
explode
15.
people's brains with my mind?
No, you get to explode people's brains with your hammer.
Montauk will accept this.
All right.
I almost
Yay.
use a hammer though.
What was that?
So with that, you guys take a long rest. And because we're in 5th edition, you heal up and regain all your spells.
Yay!
No, is that not the earlier editions?
Earlier editions, you can only heal by magic.
Yeah,
I thought there was minor healing.
no. It's the astral plane. It's basically a
Oh,
big land
okay,
of
got it. Yeah, no, never mind.
Like you don't starve, you don't need sleep, but you also don't heal.
Yeah, and Nithdoris, you would know that, yeah, you don't age. Time does not move here. So when you guys return back to the material plane, no time will have passed. But you will then age for the amount of time you've been here.
Wait,
However,
we're in a mini-verse?
I'm also aware of the fact that space does not equal time in this reference, and we could potentially wind up in places we weren't originally.
Like where?
Well, if we don't use the same portal, which I don't believe this is the same portal given the fact that we didn't go through a bag of holding earlier, we could wind up anywhere on the material plane. We could
Wait,
in
like-
theory
Anywhere?
go to the desert.
Like we could be floating in some guy's drink and he just drinks us and then that's the end of us?
Well, size it remains constant for us, so we would remain our original sizes.
We could end up in some giant's drink and get drunk?
Montauk has been to the
Pavo?
desert. Let us-
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Oh, is it like a rug?
No, it is full of slavers.
I like lifesavers.
And, as you wake up in the morning, your crew will again tell you of just some odd things that have sort of passed by. They say like giant rock formations that look like the bodies of dead gods. They said there was a half-orc female who came in riding a giant cockatrice who tried to get them to join the one true Church of the Great Chicken.
Wait. Can we go back for that?
Nope.
No.
That was one of the random rolls you guys did not get.
No, turn around.
You've already given your soul to Umberlee.
I
No
can
time.
do two things.
No, you can't.
Like a feather, I am many parts.
We already don't want to draw the ire of the bitch queen any more than we already do.
We don't. She loves me.
We need to get back.
Who would like to roll me a D100, please?
Oh,
Oh,
please
wow.
be,
I
because it's
will.
going to be a 1. Please be. Oh.
That's 2/3. That's a solid roll.
Yeah.
You're rounding up.
Always.
As
Better
you wake up and are looking around and sort of stretching, this flickering, ghostly sort of image starts crossing well above you in the sky. And it just grows and grows and continues to sort of flicker in and out. And as it gets closer, everybody give me a nature check, please.
Oh boy.
I'm good at those.
Wow.
I was intensely
You know
dragging
my shit
myself.
today.
Guidance whoever needs it.
Going up to the spirit.
Wow.
It-
The
it-
person who
it's
out in the
dreadnought
wild.
thing.
Hey, old
It is.
Silver,
It
do
is
you see
not.
that?
You think about that at first, but as you see it sort of spread, those of you got 17 above, you recognize this as a Tarask, and this flickering, ghostly image continues to pass overhead of the ship, and occasionally flicks into being, but not entirely. And you watch it fly over you for what feels like 5 minutes before you see the other side of it, and it continues on its way.
Basically needs to change your pants.
Montauk has heard that such creatures can take down even the mightiest of mountains.
No, we
Those
can
things
take
don't
it.
take down mountains; they take down nations.
No, let's get it.
Those
Although,
things
how many
poop
levels have you
mountains.
gained
Want to
in
go
the last
after
5 minutes?
my guest.
No, let's kill it. I'm going to run to... Oh, here. Let's shoot it.
If I can lasso him, I will, or tackle him or something.
Montauk unhooks the unhooks the line from the ballista.
Guess what? We are
Chicken butt?
extra warm and super comfy because of the necklace.
And with that, you guys continue on your way. What you see through the rest of this day, you manage to avoid any sort of other passing ships just out of fear and respect of what could happen. And you see they don't, what passes you doesn't seem to pay you much mind. One kind of buzzes you closely and then zips off. And with that, your second day of travel passes. You guys have another evening, full long rest.
Can we
Waking
be
up,
trying to get more crystals as we're going, or have they kind of petered out by now?
they have petered out. You are just in this vague, empty, silvery sea. The only other things you see are these odd, reflectively colored pools. And you can see ones that are sort of rust-colored, one that is this bright diamond blue.
At
There's an
least once.
orange one.
At least once for those. Or maybe if it takes a while. Pablo will throw out a bucket on a line and try and
No. I know what these
Scoop it
are.
up.
They are portals to other planes. We're looking for a silver one.
Okay, so as Pavo's tying the end of the rope to the mast and kind of whipping
One
up the
way.
bucket, ready to go, Nithorus comes over and stops him, and he's kind of dejected. But how do you know they look like pools? They look like puddles.
That's how these portals appear here. They appear as pools, and we are looking for a silver-colored one, as that will lead us back to the material plane.
I mean, in fairness, everything else has been the object that we've grabbed.
I'm pretty sure that one leads to the Hells.
Oh,
The orange one doesn't, but the rust-colored one definitely leads to Hades. And as you pass by them, you can see they're actually just two-dimensional pools as you sail through and around them.
but we could have. It wouldn't have fit in the bucket. I get that, but
I was making an assumption, orange was either going to be the fire or Hells, and I
Yep.
just assumed.
But we could sell a bucket of hell for a lot of money.
Or you could just be transported there, which would be much worse.
No, rope, bucket, rope.
Points for zeal. Points for zeal.
All right.
Little pollywog. But
On your
let's just go
third
home
full
so we
day
can
of-
freeze Umberly more.
Yeah, third full day of travel. Ishka, roll me a D100, please. All right.
What'd I get?
75. So as you continue through the astral plane, this silvery sea stretches out before you, and you start to see what appear to be chunks of ice of some sort start to slowly sort of float past. The temperature, drops around you, and ahead of you, you see off to the port side of the ship a long, featureless field of what looks like a frozen desert. And the smooth, sort of gray, silvery, and then electric blue surface of this you see is interrupted by what appears to be a towering sailing ship, not unlike yours, covered in this blue frost / crystalline form.
I suggest we avoid it.
Montauk does not like it. Let us steer clear.
Mm.
Oh,
Does it
let's
look like
go.
this thing has been frozen in the ice for a while? Does it look like it's newly wrecked or something?
Give me a perception check.
Guidance.
Yep. Because honestly, if it looks like it's newly wrecked, Ishka's going to want to go and check for survivors.
And if there's no
Perception.
survivors, that means there's treasure.
It looks like it has been frozen, if that's the word for it, for a while. You can see as you get close that like the hull, rigging, and masts are covered in sort of a layer of whatever this sort of silvery blue crystalline frost is.
It's all one
and
material.
It's all one material, but I mean the colors here change it. So it, on the material plane, it could be ice, but whatever it is here, it, as it's drifted past, it's cold. Imagine like dry ice. So it's sort of floating past, steaming occasionally, but the colors are like the bright electric blue of frozen water, but it's obviously not that.
All right, so it's something that. Come on, guys. This is way better than a staircase. Let me
Montauk,
shatter it. Come
Montauk
on.
grabs an
No
old,
shattering. It's
Montauk
beautiful.
Montauk grabs an old bucket off the deck, and he throws it at the ship.
There's already one with a
Not-
rope attached.
Not one with a rope attached. Not hard, just enough to make contact. What happens to the bucket?
The bucket hits it, sort of bounces and slowly spins off, just sort of continuing movement. There's a puff and sort of crackle of broken, what you would assume is like ice. And you can see as you start to float over top of it, there's a hole in the main deck of the ship, and you can see glittering underneath, what appears to be, either frozen, but there is the reflective light of sort of gold and silver just for the briefest of instances as you sort of fly past at the right angle.
Okay,
Oh, come on,
but-
guys. When are we ever going to be here again?
But-
Please.
the bucket itself doesn't immediately just like turn to ice.
Nope.
Okay, that's the main thing I'm worried about. I was worried about here is that this thing somehow got infected by some sort of ice crystal that just spreads.
Do
Demon,
we want
yeah.
to free it?
We got
That's-
ice 9'd basically.
Let's
Uh,
go. Or I could shoot it.
I could potentially free it with one spell.
Do we wish to stop or do we wish to keep going? Montauk
be
wishes to
treasure.
keep going.
Keep
I mean, it
going.
could be a trap, but sometimes it's just treasure.
Sometimes
I mean,
treasure is not worth it.
maybe Pavel could do a circle by and see what else is in there if it's worth it.
We can all fly here.
What do you mean we can all fly here?
We can all fly with our intelligence saves, not just Pava, right?
Correct. Movement in the astral plane is just based on your intelligence score. If you think it, you can move.
Watch.
Ooh.
Fly with me
So
above the ship.
I actually like Pace Pavel right now.
So in
You
other
do.
words, what you're saying is everything floats down here.
No, we're
Or
up
up here,
here,
wherever it is.
up above the sky where the blues are high.
It's because also leaving
So,
it.
what are you guys
on.
doing?
I'm going to the ship. Let's go, guys.
Yeah,
We keep
I'm tempted to go to it.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Woo!
Fomamu, put on the parking
Scrappy-
brake.
Scrap, he was trying to imagine what it's like to fly, and all he's coming up with is
Command reboot.
Welcome to deal. Morning, Scrap Heap.
hello and hello.
Did
it's
Scrap
just
Heap
just
get a
gonna look
roll
at,
for magic item bounty because he wasn't here?
Nope. Scrap Heap unfortunately was asleep through that. So, you guys, who's leaving the ship and crossing this sort of frozen plain? And you guys are flying above it?
Yeah.
Yes.
If the party's going, Ishka's gonna go too.
stay close enough that I can shoot across.
All
Hey,
right,
look, guys, I'm flying without my wings.
Montauk will just sort of look at the crew on the ship and just say, keep ship safe. If
Say it
danger
with your crystal.
Aye, aye.
not necessary.
I would say that one of them should remain on a ballista. Actually,
What a-
two of them should be on ballistas, one on either side of the deck. So one on the port, one on the starboard, and they should be looking for things that aren't us, and
I'm
potentially shoot
ballistic.
first, ask questions later.
putting a ballista directly across to the ship you guys are going to.
So you're staying on the ship, Old Silver?
Yeah, I said just keep the ship close enough that I can shoot across.
All right. Yep. So Old Silver, you are going to be on the ship. Fomamu will take the other ballista, and yeah, you guys heads on a swivel as you watch the rest of the party head off towards this ship.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to approach this thing upper deck. So I'm presuming that this is the direction that the upper deck is in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
well-
can see the base of the ship is sort of sunk into whatever this crystalline ice formation is. So the top deck is only about 10 feet above, what would be the ground. But with you guys floating over top of it, you can see the wooden boards on the main deck are, cracked from what appears to be the cold and frost here. And there's the large hole in the main deck exposing a part of the hold beneath it. And as you guys get within 15 feet, you can see these deep grooves as if heavy claws have dug into the wood. And you hear a loud thumping and creaking coming from inside the hold, followed by the guttural snarls of some kind of creature that is, not making language, but a deep guttural snarl that is obviously angered and frustrated coming from below the deck.
Does it seem to be an intelligent creature, or does it seem to be more animalistic? What's the word I'm looking for? Instincts.
Give me an insight check.
And is it reacting to us getting closer, or Pavo being close enough with his heating rock to start heating up the sides of the ship right now?
No, based on the way sound is coming from, you can just hear it echoing through the ship. So it's below the main deck, but you can't see it. Presumably it's been making this sound prior to your arrival, and yet it just sounds like feral anger and rage, Nithdoris.
Okay, so I will hold up a hand to stop. I will motion, I'll bring a finger in front of my mouth to say that we should be silent, and I will then move back up here and whisper from an inch away from Montauk and Pavo's ear or auditory canal, in order to just not let the sound carry that, we're dealing with some sort of large bestial creature. Didn't seem intelligent from what I could infer, but we haven't seen it yet.
Montauk will go ahead. You stay here.
Quick question. Is Scrap Heap with the group, or is he with Old Silver?
That's up to Scrap Heap.
I mean, because I'm trying to understand if I could fly, because my intelligence is at 10 or 0.
You can just move 30 feet. You basically float rather than fly, but you use your intelligence to simply move on the astral plane.
Okay, because
this is the lightest Scrap Heap has ever felt.
So I'm gonna try and use my divine sense to, do I sense anything?
Well, I would
you
assume
do not
no.
pick up any senses of celestial fiends or undead. You have, I would say, gotten the sense of them through the night as you've floated through the astral sea, that some of these creatures that have passed by have potentially had that. But at this moment, as your senses reach out, you do not get anything back.
It's one of those abilities of it's not that great, because all they need is full cover from you to make it not work. And they have full cover from you right now.
Right, but somebody you show up and there's a kindly looking gentleman, and he's like, "Yes, please come sit down. Let's make a deal." You immediately are like, "Yeah, devil."
That or there's a group of people walking down the street, and you're like, "Huh, I wonder." I get undead.
So these are wooden planks infused with water that has frozen to ice, and that's basically the entire ship, right?
It's crystalline ice, so it seems to have the
super
properties of ice, but it's not your standard sort of ice. And as you come,
these
and
guys
look
are
at
being too
cautious.
Yeah, we're doing this. I'm just gonna reach out and touch the bow of the ship and hope that it's all one material, because that's how ice works.
I was going to go see if it was far too cold for people because I'm resistant to cold.
Yeah, I just
Well,
touched it and blew it
Why
up.
are you casting Shatter?
Because he's Ian.
Oh no, I'm Pavo.
I was casting Detect Magic to make sure that there weren't any, traps or anything.
Oh,
Well, at
this will
least
set
natural.
off every
Yeah,
trap
the
nearby.
side of the ship, this forecastle, it cracks and breaks and reverberates, and this sort of ice net sheaves off the side, and you can see that the railing on the side of the vessel was already sort of broken and bowed, as if an immense weight had been resting on it at some point, and now it just cracks even more, and it doesn't explode, but it definitely sort of cracks and breaks.
Can
All
I
right.
see in the crack?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Ruh-roh.
Guidance, don't forget guidance.
Natural
No,
one.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, so what you see from the area you broke, I will open up over here. So you see into that area,
So a map.
and you see pieces of parchment and paper flutter sort of across the floor, and as the remnant
Oh
spell
my
blasted
god.
around, and you see a large detailed map of the Sword Coast took up part of the wall and is now sort of broken and flapping.
You know what's
You stare into it.
exceptionally funny about this? Has anybody else read Catch-22? Because there's a scene, and I just listened to it today again, where the flak comes through the plane and explodes the map in a snow globe-esque way inside the bomber. And that is just too funny.
Well, regardless, Montauk is going to approach, just kind of like stare down Pavo for a second, and then take a listen inside. Does this sort of bestial, angry animal sounding thing sound any more angry?
The sound has stopped.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
killed it.
No, you didn't. It now
Pretty
wait
sure.
for us.
I'm going to give up on my ritual and prepare a cantrip for the moment we're going to get attacked.
All right. Montauk is going to sail in.
Was it big enough? I thought it was just a crack.
Is it a crack?
He's strong enough to force his way in.
Yeah,
That's true.
you're able to break what is left of this deck. And
Oh, that's way
as
louder
you
than
do
me.
so, again, you notice these deep grooves that are carved into the deck as you're breaking through it. And yeah, Montauk, you find yourself in, what appears to be something similar to the chart room that you've seen aboard your ship. As I said, there's, pieces of parchment and paper fluttering around, and now a large sort of broken map of the Sword Coast on one of the walls.
Okay. So I'm going to ignore the map for a second. I'm going to feel around on the like in the grooves in the floor. If I were to estimate how big this thing is, based on the fact that Montauk has fought a lot of big things, how big would I suspect this thing is?
Give me a nature check, please. Actually, no. Give me a survive. Well, wow, with a 20 with nature check, yeah, I will say these are definitely claw marks from a massive creature, presumably something dragon-like.
All right. Montauk is going to float back out. He's going to look at Pavo. Pavo will hear in his mind the word dragon.
But you're a dragon now?
Oh, did we
Pavo.
wake a dragon?
Serious now. Dragon. Big dragon.
Okay, I will follow Montauk very meekly.
And Montauk's going to sort of wave towards Nithdoris and wave him back.
Yes.
Dragon. Big
Looking at the
dragon.
distribution of these claw marks, can I estimate the size and therefore potential age of the dragon?
If it's a dragon, why are we guessing how old it is? Let's just move.
Because if it's a reasonably young dragon, we stand a chance. If we don't, we can get away.
Montauk does not wish to fight a dragon today.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
The answer is yes. All the big.
Running, running. Do we start a running?
I wonder if a dragon hide merges well with the Warforge's hide.
Right now, I'm more concerned on the fact that it hasn't left its hold.
Yeah, give me an investigation check if you want to try and guessing this with the size of these. You would think, not sure about age because again, it is in the Astral Sea, but this is huge. This is definitely bigger than large. And as you are, staring and inspecting, leaping out is not a dragon, but a blue-skinned creature that does not seem to have any sort of eyes, but, a huge open maw and large clawed arms as it leaps out of this area and starts sort of streaking towards you guys at the far end of the deck.
What the hell is that?
I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
It's whatever it is, it's potentially dead.
Who's on the crossbow or the other ballista?
Fomamu.
Damn, Scrappy crashed hard.
First up to act is Rubel.
Okay, I see this thing and it's coming right towards us.
Yes.
I am going to make sure it's not like immune to magic. So I'm going to Sacred Flame.
It does not get out of the way of your Sacred Flame. That is a 6. And the radiant energy does seem to affect it. It sort of rears and snarls, and you can see it, sort of zeroing in on you, even though you see no apparent eyes.
Uh-oh. All right, and that's the end of my turn.
Takes us to Pavo.
Oh, sorry, that's the Windows key, not the Alt key. Can I make a... Oh, wait, actually. Better idea.
We're dead.
It's only 5 feet. I've got to do it, so... Ugh, I brought it. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And... Well, let's get it away from us and do a... Oh, actually. this works better. What's this? What's Thunderwave distance? Sorry.
15 feet.
Yeah, you have to be relatively close with Underwave.
It's
Oh.
danger close.
So about here, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. It won't do anything to him, but it's gonna make a lot of noise that I'm hoping will attract the weird eyeless creature to go after that rather than the people in my party. And I will, as I'm doing that, be like shh to the rest of the party.
All right. Yeah, there is this massive thunderous explosion which reverberates out, sound spreading far and wide across the astral sea. And yeah, you see the creature, its head sort of swivels and pivots around to where the sound originated. Takes us to Nithdoris.
All right. Well, we're going to move over here. And we're going to do this.
All right. Old Silver.
Is it better to use the ballista or to just fire my crossbow twice?
How close are you moving your boat in?
Within ballista range, at least, is how close it was. We would have just been parked waiting. Where is the boat? Player boat. So 120, 480, probably about like 150 feet away. Or 100
right.
feet away. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your choice.
100 feet away. All right. I guess I aim the ballista for one of my crewmates to fire it.
All right.
They're like by me getting ready to fire it and load it.
All right.
Because we have 3 people on the boat, so and it takes 3 actions to or 4 people on the boat. It takes 3 actions to fire it, right?
Yep.
We assume that I have one person like Luth loading and then Famamu firing.
Sure.
It's effectively as good as 3 shots with your crossbow.
All right, and then And what would I do to apply my range attack bonus to it? Like, does it get my range attack bonus?
No, you're not attacking. You're aiming.
Or fire, whichever one I would have to do to be the range attack bonus. Because I assumed aim would probably be the one aiming it, like making the attack roll.
Nope, firing. So you can hold your action to fire once somebody else aims it.
He has the archery fighting style, which is the aiming portion of it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is like I want it to have my +2 bonus, basically, because that's half the point of having ballista and somebody who's specialized in bows.
Yes, I would say it's again. Yeah, you would fire it. So hold your action and let somebody else aim it.
I will do so.
All right, that takes us to Ishka.
We are going to do one of these because I want to try and get rid of this thing as soon as possible. Lightning will call lightning.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now, the next interesting question is, from which direction does this come from?
Whatever.
assume the vertical one.
We're in a 3-dimensional place.
Yeah, you can technically call this from whichever direction you want.
Nah,
That is a 4.
yes.
So yeah, 32 lightning damage.
Lit up like a lightning bug. So it's got hits. I can use my action to keep reapplying that damage. Do I want to move? No, I don't want to move too. I'll move back a little bit. I don't want to be too far away in case somebody's going to need healing. But yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. That is a 17, so it is not restrained by the web.
Dexterity first.
That is a dexterity.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that sucks.
The only person it can reach is Montauk. So it comes at you with its claws first. That is a 21 to hit. So with your armor, that is 6 slashing damage, and then 12 cold damage. And give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right. I am resistant to cold, if that matters for the Constitution save.
Is it cold damage?
I believe it is cold
yes.
damage in the latest revision of Goliath. Like
He's-
he's comfortable in
He's
super cold
Goliath,
environments,
he's resistant to cold damage.
and he is also resistant to cold damage. Yes. So Constitution save,
Yep.
a lot.
So yeah, so you take 6 damage, and you're fine. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
You take, with the reduction, 8 slashing damage and 3 cold damage, and another con save, please.
45. A lot. Is this
Uh,
thing? Yeah. Oh god, why bless on?
And then, yeah, it grasps the side of your head and just engulfs it and bites you. That is a critical hit for 6 piercing damage and 12 cold damage, and another Constitution saving throw, please.
All right, 1 sec. And a third Constitution save. 19.
And you're fine. Yeah, the cold envelops you, but it does not hold you up in any way.
15,
It is
14.
now.
Ignore that. Ignore fucking superiority die. Yeah. So I'm just resisting damage here. That's all. I've taken enough physical damage. I can resist all that.
One shy of max. Dang, that's good.
All right. It is Montauk's turn.
Okay. So after all of that, Montauk is at 47 hit points out of 67. Montauk is just sort of extracts his head from this thing's mouth and is annoyed. So what do we got? Superiority die. Have a silver greatsword. 16 hit.
16 just hits.
Okay. I would like now from this guy. What do I got in my glorious list of things? I would like a wisdom saving throw, please.
Mean.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, a 14.
All right. He needed a 16, but good effort. He is now frightened of me.
All right.
Until the end of my next turn. And
You said he didn't have eyes, right, Patrick?
Correct. No visible eyes anyway.
now, how does that work against frightened? Because he can still perceive me.
Yeah.
So in that case, then I am also blowing an action surge because this guy is big, and I'm going to hack it to pieces. Last 2 hit.
All right. They definitely hit. And you also take another 5 cold damage just from being near this creature. But that is 29 slashing damage to it.
All right.
This
5
creature is starting to look very badly hurt.
Yeah.
Any movement? Any?
Bonus action. I don't really have any good bonus actions. I get reactions. That's it.
Got second wind.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do have second wind. Holy shit, do I need it? Yeah, Montauk is looking better all the time.
You had more.
that doesn't-
You said
right.
you did it. Northoris has total.
Yeah, just trust me. Montauk's been places. This is fine.
Is it second wind a D10 plus your fighter level?
Yeah, I probably just rolled really shit.
No, you're adding a 4 to it. It shouldn't be 4.
Should be a 7.
Okay,
Gain 12.
so I get 12. I will
That-
correct that.
That takes us to Scrap Heap.
Okay, let's see. How far is it away from the web that Nidoras put up?
It's still in the web partially.
It's
Yeah.
still in the web.
Yeah.
How about
Unfortunately, when it
I'm
got
having fun.
shifted to the map layer with the spell effects, it lost the aura I had on it.
Okay. How close am I to Montauk? Very close. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. First, activating my branding smite. First attack. I hope it connects. Doesn't
11 does not hit.
does not hit. Okay, going in for a second.
20 does. So your first one, you swing and it bats your sword aside with one of its huge claws, but then you swing back around underneath it and slice it in across its chest for 9 slashing, and then your branding smite goes off.
18.
Total of 18 damage. Yeah, this creature is hurt, but still standing.
And I'll end my turn here.
All right. Luth aims the ballista, so you can now fire it, Old Silver.
Close the boat character sheet. So +2 on this. That's it's
That is a 10. Yeah, this massive ballista bolt just fires off, but yeah, directionally challenged, it just shoots off wide and boom, sticks in the mast of this ship, and this sort of pile of snow and ice comes sort of crumbling and tumbling down into the hole.
I aim without gravity.
With that, Fumamu looks around and just keeps yelling, "All clear," and has aimed his ballista. Top of the round, Rubel.
All right, I think I am going to cast Guiding Bolt. Everyone can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Roll.
Yay!
17 hits.
20.
20 radiant damage. You see this massive white hot blast of energy strike this creature in its chest. It is staggered and barely standing and now glowing.
You're welcome. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Pavo. This creature is looking in terrible shape. He is on death's door.
The one I woke up, I'm kind of feeling bad because we just woke him up. Like he was snoring, and I thought I could just, defrost the whole ship in one go.
What's this we thing for? Like, we didn't wake him, you did.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it.
Yeah, we all came from the ship. We're together.
You were bored.
Not bored.
We were greedy.
No, that was before. All right. So it's looking pretty terrible. I don't think it's gonna speak any language I know. So we'll do this upcast at the 3. That might actually hit the ship deck. I'll aim it above so it doesn't hit the ship deck.
All right. That is a 23 for his save, but that is still more than enough damage to kill him.
I did it!
With that, the creature kind of collapses down to the sort of frozen wooden deck, and then tumbles into the room below that Montauk had broken his way in.
Okay.
So you guys can look around. Everything is now sort of quiet. You can still see a glint of...
Yeah. Montauk is going to alight down onto the deck of the ship. First of all, does any sort of cold damage happening because of this, or was it that creature that was causing the cold damage?
That creature was causing the cold damage.
Okay.
I come in and stab the creature with my sword.
You do so.
Yeah. Montauk is going to put his ear down onto the deck of the ship, and he's going to listen in.
Well, we got it already, though.
Give me a perception check.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Everything sounds very quiet. You hear just the faintest creaking of sort of wood, and that is about it.
All right.
Yay, loot.
At this point, Montauk is going to sort of wave everybody forward, shoot Pavo the dirtiest look, and then float over to the hole.
All right. And staring down, you can see that this hold contains heaps of snow, some tied down boats covered with, ice and rime. But in the forward starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure covered under a layer of ice. And standing next to this, frozen with its maw open in some sort of roar, is what appears to be some sort of white creature with 6 legs and more eyes than you would like to see on it. But it is completely sheathed in ice as well.
Does it look sort of a cross between a panther and a snake?
No, no tail, just 6 legs, a huge, maw with, as you sort of look in closer, like 2 rows of teeth, and then, about 5 eyes sort of dot across its head.
All right. Before anyone goes in, I'm going to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Ooh, ritually cast Identify. If it works, it's dead.
That won't get me any information on it like that. Actually, it might, if it be considered an object.
Yep.
You get no magic off of that, but under the ice, you get a few definite pings of magic.
Okay, I will point out. Actually, I will send my mage hand out to remove the snow and or otherwise gesture at the ice to try and bring attention to those items.
Doris, why don't I just sit here?
No,
35 degrees.
Yeah, because you might thaw that thing in there and it may still be alive.
Well, then back here. It was behind the treasure, right? So, the treasure's here. It was back here.
Why don't we go in, we chip it free. We could even leave it encased in a large hunk of ice, and you can thaw that ice.
I vote for his plan.
Seems like extra time, but we can do that.
Well, no, we do a quick, dirty job of breaking it free, and then we melt the ice on our ship.
I'm gonna look under the canopy of the rowboat here on the deck.
You find that one's not under a canopy. The ones below deck are.
Okay. All right. Montauk will float down to the second deck, I guess. Here.
All right. Next one.
So we're going to go down to this one. That's the same one as the main deck.
Yeah, the middle one is the same one as the main deck, but it has the captain's quarters and the front area where you just saw the map room on it.
Is that glow coming from anything, or is that just effect on the map?
That's just effect on the map.
Okay, good. So it's nothing to worry about. I would suggest that we start collecting the treasure. What end is the creature at again?
It's on the second
The
floor.
The creature is that big blue chunk right in front of you.
Oh, so if I start over here, I can get the treasure here.
It is, as you look at it, it is surprisingly deep. You figure it will take quite a bit of time to dig out this treasure under this layer of ice.
How sturdy does it look?
Quite.
Scout
Would
the
I
ship
be
first.
opinion if I were to say enlarge it, it would break itself free of the ice?
What if you enlarge the ice? Or shrink the ice? It's just ice. Like, it should not do much if it shrinks, right?
Well, I'm not sure how that would work.
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
I know I can make the object bigger, which means it would expand outside the space it's in currently and would cause it. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Stupid spell says that it just conforms to the size of the space.
So, shatter again?
No.
No.
I don't. Shatter could destroy anything fragile that is in there that we might want, like spell scrolls or potions.
But I'm aiming here, and the treasure's up here.
No. Instead, I would say we would take fire and melt that ice in local areas, like light a torch and use it that way.
I have wall of fire.
That could work as well.
I
But
mean,
we are in
I'm
a-
keeping everything defrosting right now.
Ooh.
Quick question. It's ice,
Hmm.
right? So would create water or destroy water work on it?
No,
Does
it's
it say you
ice.
can do stuff to ice?
This is water.
Ice isn't water. Ice has gone through a phase change.
I have destroy water too. Let me see.
I have control water. Let's see what that does.
Ice isn't water. It's gone through a phase change. It's like how
Right.
Yeah.
plasma
Ice is
isn't gas.
Ice is a rock.
It's
Mhm.
water or fog, not ice.
Ah.
Move Earth.
Water isn't earth either.
It's a rock.
It's a mineral. Yes.
Montauk
Ice is a mineral, yes. But no, it's not a rock and it's not an earth because that includes organic and inorganic material.
while everyone is arguing, Montauk is already starting to dig this stuff out.
I've been warming it up for like the last 10 minutes while you've been bitching.
Montauk hasn't said a word.
I can hear it in your mind. You've been bitching this whole time. You have to shut that crystal off, man.
Silence is deafening.
All right. Yeah. So Montauk, you are starting to dig through. The warmth of Pavo's necklace doesn't seem to be speeding this up in any material way.
But it is, because it says you said within 15 feet, right?
Yeah, it keeps things warm.
Yes,
doesn't
but
melt
But you are
ice.
finding it is not melting whatever this ice crystalline
okay.
stuff is.
Do I see a
I was gonna
shovel
say,
down here or a spade or something?
We probably have one on the ship.
you have a
Look over
pickaxe
there.
at least.
Yeah, I would say you guys would have shovels and pickaxes and things on your own ship. So you more than easily, be able to go back and sort of get them through. You figure it's going to take you about an hour to get through this first layer. And as you are digging through this first layer, you're starting to collect some gold and some silver. You see there are a couple of large pearls, but then you can also see there are now multiple layers of ice. And under this first layer, you can see some small art objects and gems and what appears to be a figurine of an archer. And the archer is one of the things that was giving you a magical ping, Nithdoris, for sure. So after the first hour of digging through this, you guys can now see this second layer, and there is more treasure underneath there. What would you like to do?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I'm like making regular trips back to the ship so that they know that we're still here.
So point of just to make this the most efficient and easiest way to get it done. Bring me a bed, I sleep on it with the thing, it melts overnight, or at least oh wait, it wasn't waking it at all,
Not
was it?
exuding an aura of actual heat. You're just exuding an aura of people not feeling the heat and instead feeling warmth.
Or it's
Is
just
it
not actual.
heat?
We are here to loot this ship, and then we are here to leave. We are not here
Yes.
to stay on the ship.
Well, let's
Yeah.
try the shatter then. Here we
No.
go.
Oh, but then it could break anything that's in there.
An artifact
kid.
here. We don't want
Learn
them
a new spell.
That's your response to everything. Do you wake up in the morning and
counter
check your
spell.
breakfast?
God damn it.
I'm aiming for the edge of the ice.
I counter spell.
Ooh. We
Ishka,
can get
as this is going on, you hear a bit of movement coming from behind the door at the back end of this room.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys want to stop arguing and maybe focus on the thing that's about to attack us?
All right. Yeah. Montauk will stop, draw a sword.
No,
move
let
Ready
them
action
fight.
for hostile.
Let them fight. I'm still having my popcorn here.
Switch
But the
to
ice
combat
is still
mode.
here.
Ignore
Jesus.
ice.
Is this going to be the dragon?
Possibly.
It's the babies.
I gotta
You
stand
know
at
it's the
babies.
babies.
the side of the door.
The thing had to have babies. We're on a ship in an astral sea. It came out and attacked us. If we're gonna feel bad about this whole endeavor, it has to have babies. Ergo, babies.
Was it behind the door or is the door open?
Behind the door. The door is, you can see it's a solid, like 7-foot tall wooden door. And clearly it is what this creature that you killed earlier was trying to smash against, but it is sort of broken and cracked, but it is held.
Maybe survivors then.
Yeah. I am listening at the door.
Give me a perception check.
I just did. That was another natural 20.
Yep, you hear the sound of sort of scratching and scraping of somebody trying not to make very much noise back there.
Do I know anything? Okay, well, I don't know anything about telepathy. I try to contact whoever's on the other side of the door, and I just simply say hello.
Are you speaking in common?
I am speaking in common. Yes.
You get a response, but it is this language you do not actually with telepathy, yeah, you hear communication back in your head saying, hello?
We are passersby. The big blue thing is dead.
Good. It was coming to try and eat us.
How many?
3.
One moment. Montauk will turn around and go, there are 3 in there.
I say
Are
3 people.
they? Hmm.
Montauk will turn around and go, can you unlock door?
Is it safe?
Big blue thing is dead. Any further danger Montauk does not know about.
What of Biasmith?
What is Biasmith?
Biasmith is what Ol Silver and those on the deck of the ship see. Over the sort of whispering sounds of the astral plane, you hear the flapping of immense wings. And those of you
Uh-oh.
on the ship hear a loud snort accompanied by the sound of claws scraping against the icy timbers on the top of the ship. And a massive voice snarls down at you. I smell warm flesh and hear the panic of beating hearts. Who disturbs my home? And you see it, Ol Silver and the others on the ship, you can see it, on top of the main deck and putting its head down below where it is now staring at Nithdoris, Ishka, Pavo, Rubel, and Montauk under the deck.
Master, we have stopped this demon that was trying to take your most beloved captives.
Montauk,
I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Jesus.
free action. Montauk thinks back towards whoever's on the other side of the door. No. Be right back.
Do I recognize this as an ancient dragon we should run away, or something we can maybe fight?
This doesn't appear to be an ancient dragon, but it is not a type of dragon that you quickly recognize. It seems to have sort of crystals sticking out of it in odd places.
Crystal dragons!
Its coloration is sort of a silvery white. But I mean, it moves and seems to give off sort of this odd glow. It is not like a dragon you have met before.
It's crystal dragons.
Whatever it is, it's going last with a 2. So it comes in and snarls at you. Nithdoris, you are the first to act.
All right. Geez, do I want to do this or do I want to do something else? You know what? No, that seems like trying to web this thing seems like a stupid idea. Yeah, we're gonna just lightning hoe. Oh, ignore that fire. That was what was going to happen if I hit the thing while it was in the webs.
All right.
Lightning and fire.
Well, because lightning bolt ignites anything that can catch on fire, and webs can catch on fire.
Yeah, it stares down at you, and you hit it full on with this lightning bolt, and it, reacts with a very angry roar.
And then, because it came out there, I'm going to dash to here. Well, not dash, but move. 25 feet will put me. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Is that right? That's weird. I'm trying to go up the stairs.
Oh, stairs. That side.
Yeah, but there's the broken edge on that. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, I have more than enough movement to do that. And
If you were a
then
runner.
45 feet to here, and then an extra 5 feet to there.
All right.
I'll see him because he's on the main deck as well.
Yep.
You're just trying to run back to the ship?
I'm trying to get out of a easy breath range.
And that takes us to Old Silver.
Blast this damn thing, and I'm going to just pull out my crossbow instead. I can see it, right?
Oh, yes.
It's big. It fits
Oh.
that hole.
All right. Bonus action, advantage. Temporary hit points. Action surge, 4 shots. Uh, 24, a 28, a 22, and a natural 20.
All of those hit.
All right. And that's it for me.
51 damage.
That's a lot.
All right.
Nice.
That takes us to Rubel.
She's going to bravely run away so she can heal another day and praise Umberly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's her
6.
intelligence?
What? What's my
Is she-
intelligence?
Yeah. She hasn't really been moving around in the astral plane yet, has she?
You can only move 3 times your intelligence score.
Which probably means you can move 30 feet.
Not even if I dash?
Well, if you dash, you can double it.
My intelligence score
Yeah, it's
is a 0.
no, that's your
No,
that's your
no,
modifier. We
not-
have this.
Oh, it's a
conversation every
10.
time.
It's a 10. It's a 10.
Yeah, 30 feet. It's 3 times
Okay.
10. That's why my 17 gives me a 52 feet movement speed.
Ah. So 5, 10. Right next to Nithdoris, I believe, if I max it out. Oh wait, I think I can. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And that is the end of my turn because I double moved. I'm
All right.
just
Takes
saying
us
a quick.
to Scrap Heap.
You do know that the stairs exit out this way, right?
Yeah, so I did. Okay, so I did 5. And then we have to go around and back up again, or no?
Nope, you're now on the top of the deck.
Oh, okay. So I can just do like 5, 10. Yeah, all right. I'm like, let's go.
Okay, Scribe Heap is going to follow lead. It's going to be. Yeah, I think that's about it for me.
All right. Pavo.
Ooh, okay. So we're running from the dragon, right? They're all running.
We're going to
Sorry,
get
I
out
was-
of breath range.
I was AFK for a few minutes.
Yeah, we're going to get out of breath range by lining up in a nice, sweet line across the deck.
I can only move 30 feet.
And shoot, I should At the start of your turn, give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Pavo.
I was gonna ask if he responded at all to my saying, sir, we're trying to help.
No. And you feel this presence sort of wash over you, this awful, sort of evil, malevolent presence, but you are able to hold it off. It does not, seeing its treasure dug up, it does not believe you for a second.
Oh, god damn it. So everyone's lined up for an attack. We've got people down here. I don't think this is going to work, but I think this is Pavo's natural reaction.
What are you going to do? You don't be an idiot.
Just shatter.
I'm going to puff up my feathers and try and scare off the goddamn dragon.
Only a
How
bard
drunk
could.
are you?
Yes.
It's in character.
I am trying to be as most Pavo as I can, and that seems to be Pavo's reaction to being startled is to puff up and try and be far bigger than he is. It seems to work sometimes, but Patrick.
Does not seem to have much of an effect. You actually hear almost a chuckle.
Oh, at least he appreciates it. So I'll shake my feathers at him and try and at least make it as much of a, hey, I'm trying here. I'm big and impressive. Look at all my eye spots, you motherfucker.
I will freeze you along with my prize, but here, you will make a delightful ornament.
I'm a much better singer, and these guys are far more useful, please, sir.
Run away!
Any movement?
Well, I guess I get 30 feet of movement still. There's no holes in the side of the ship I can dive out of, right?
Correct.
Up the stairs in a convenient line.
Well, I mean, I can move 5, 10, because we can float, go straight up the stairs. So 15 to get to the next level?
Where
I was here, and if
5,
we can
10,
move,
15.
it's
Yeah,
how
there
we-
are still walls, so you have to enter the stairs at the
Oh,
bottom there.
I saw. Okay, I missed that. Okay.
So 30 feet of
No.
movement would take you right to the top of the stairs.
Fuck it. God damn it. You guys better escape. I'm gonna double down.
What are you doing?
You move up next to the creature.
I am doubling down. Feathers out. I've got my butt wiggling. You are not gonna attack my friends.
So far, the only people who can probably see this are Scrap Heap, Ishka, and maybe some of the people on the other ship.
No, because he's below deck, so everybody below, everybody on the other ship can't see anything. Ishka, you see Pavo puff himself up and then stride of pride up to this dragon.
I hope Peacock is good eatings. All right. Call
According
lightning
to
again.
New Zealanders, it is. Peacock's apparently pretty tasty.
Scrappy!
Oh, seriously?
That is an 18, so it takes 8 lightning damage.
Damn it, but at least a hit. All right, I'm going to duck it behind the stairs.
All right. Coming out of the door here as it opens is a pair of sort of icy white creatures. This first one is going to attempt to claw you, Ishka. Wow, that is a 22 to hit for 4 slashing and 3 cold damage. This other one is going to turn around, and a shock of cold breath bursts forward.
Now, did that thing just rush past me?
Yeah, so you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Awesome.
So will you, Ishka? Both hit. All right. It is hurt, but still alive. I need both of you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Holy shit.
You each, well, actually, no. Ishka, you take 2 cold damage. Montauk, you take 1. And then from the doorway, this guy's going to claw at you, Montauk. Wow, a non-natural 20 to hit. Let's see, you take 0 slashing and 1 cold damage.
All right.
That takes us to Montauk.
Well, this thoroughly ruins
Run.
this ruins my plans of running up to the top of the stairs and attacking the dragon.
How so?
I mean, technically, its head is in the hold still.
It's still
Yeah, you can
looking
attack
at
the
me.
neck.
He's still attacking. He's still
No,
looking at
because
me.
now I have things beside me attacking me.
Oh. You can always take the attack of opportunity.
We're doing like 2 physical damage and a little bit of cold damage. It is literally the thing to tank.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
They literally deal nothing to you.
They're
Yeah,
meant to
exactly.
ignore 'em.
Okay. I look over at Ishka. I point upstairs,
Ishka nods.
and I step around this guy, step into the stairs.
Okay,
Full
you
intention
take
to-
1 attack of opportunity.
Yeah, full intention to leave, so these guys can all get theirs if they need to.
You can't enter the stairs that way because
Well-
you're beside it.
Yeah, well, in that case, then I'm not going to go because
Okay.
that's going to prevent me from getting all the way to the top of the stairs. Because I'm going to have to move through Ishka and then go up. So
You got 30 feet, right?
they are literally blocking me from the thing I need to do. So I am going to.
You can get to the near the top of the stairs, but not
like what I wanted
not
to
up on
do.
deck.
What I wanted to do is go here, which would have brought me to here, and then up to the dragon. That's what I wanted to do.
But instead, you could just move up to here, move slightly diagonally as you're going up, and be right next to its head.
Fly through the hole that its head is sticking through if you run
Can I do
away.
I could do that.
It's 30 feet away.
All right. In which case, then I'm going to move past all these fools and up a bit, so that I'm as high up into the hole as I can be.
All right. One of them hits you for 2 cold damage.
Okay. I'm assuming that's with the resistance.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So that's everybody's reaction's gone. So Ishka can take a runner if she needs to, except for she can't because they go before her, don't they?
Nope, she goes before them.
Oh, okay, cool. Then strength is probably not going to work. Wisdom is probably not going to work. Only thing I can really do. All right, I'll try menacing attack again. Wisdom saving throw if I hit.
I mean, some of the other ones just add extra damage, right?
Yeah, well, they all add extra damage.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, all the add it to the attack roll.
Yeah. Okay, so 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That's a question with a dragon. All right, so 24 damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw from him, please.
Fear effect has no effect.
Well, then never mind. 17 to hit?
17 does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So 24 damage.
All right, yeah. This creature is starting to look visibly annoyed.
Off
And
max damage.
He was already visibly annoyed.
yeah, it looks up, sees the terrain, sees there are 3 of you lined up, will move around. Attack of opportunity from Montauk and Pavo.
17
All
slashing.
Do you have Sentinel yet, Montauk?
I do not.
Damn.
Wow, that is a good hit. Yeah, Pavo, you swing wide. Montauk, you get a good slash in as this creature flies up.
That was a good reroll.
And then
Did you a 6?
there is a glow that comes up the neck and throat of this creature, and then a blast of radiant energy explodes out. I need Scrap Heap, Nithdoris, and Rubel to each give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I believe that Nithdoris gets an extra 3. So does because he's
No, Rubel is far away, but Nithdoris will.
He gets his own bonus.
18 succeeds.
He does.
I mean, even with my... Wait, no.
Nithdoris, you take 23 radiant damage, while Scrap Heap and Rubel take 46 radiant damage.
Okay,
Ooh, yeah.
What?
dragon.
Sorry, I rolled really well.
Oh, an adult dragon, like that's good, but
Hold on. I think I have something.
If I had
Ring. I have a ring of evasion. What does that do? Does that help me at all?
means you automatically succeed on the saving throw and take 18 damage instead.
23
Yay!
damage.
23 damage?
23 or 46.
Okay.
23. All right.
46 isn't that much. It's only 46s. That's like average 12.
This is unhelpful commentary.
And with that, the dragon will then fly or float upwards about another 50 feet above you all. And that takes us to Nithdoris.
Okay. I will actually vocalize my strategy now by saying, fucking spread out. I will go 40 feet this way at about a 40-foot degree angle, getting some altitude. And, okay, judging by its position and because I am not really good with three-dimensional spaces, is there anything within 40 feet of this guy? Or do I have to move my sphere in order to get it somewhere else?
Yeah, no, there's nothing within 40 feet of him. Because he's 50 feet above the deck of the ship right now.
And he gets that.
All right.
That's actually a decent roll.
No,
That is a natural 20 on his save, so he takes 14 damage.
All right, so no extra damage, darn. Actually, I'm going to... Oh, technically, I have 2 of those. So yeah, I will pump in an extra 3 damage with one of my power surges.
All right, so makes it 15 damage.
Well, it's 3 damage. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
All right. Old Silver.
Second verse, same as the first, but like half as long. So advantage and then 2 crossbow bolts. 26 and a 25.
Hit. Another 24 piercing damage.
Crossbow, get the ballista going. You got you.
They
Swap
are.
these?
It'll be able to swap.
Okay.
It'll fire off this round. Takes us to
+6.
Rubel.
Still.
Oh, God damn it. I was going to call lightning. All right, Scrap Heap. I'm going to heal Scrap Heap. Here we go. Healing word. I'll upcast it to a 2nd level. So you get 7 back, and then I will cast. Am I in range to cast Sacred Flame on the dragon?
You'd have to move into the hole.
You're further than 60 feet.
So I would have to move closer to him.
Yes.
No, thank you. So I'm gonna just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just in general, trying to get away from him.
All right. Takes us to Scrap Heap. You've just been healed. This creature is now 50 feet above you.
I'll take what I can get in terms of heals, but before moving anywhere else and taking the Doris's suggestion, I'm going to cast in a spherical range of 30 feet, and I'm assuming Montauk, Ishka, Pavo, and myself. I will be casting Bless on all 4 of us.
You need to see them.
It's
He can see through the hole.
You
can't-
bless up to 3 characters. Hold on, let me put it up on the.
You got to float up the hole.
Yeah, I'm behind the stairs, so if you have to see me, you can't bless me.
Yeah, just
It
float
doesn't
up
have to see them. They just have
Your
to be within
choice.
range.
Make some range. You're all good.
So again, I repeat: Ishka, Montauk, Pavo, and I really don't want to bless Pavo for sexually harassing the dragon, but I will, and myself. So all 4 of us are now blessed, and I'll take my 30 feet movement.
That was
And this-
intimidating shimmying, not sexy shimmying.
We'll do.
Just
Look, when human resources gets in touch with you, we'll find out. Okay. 30. Yeah, that's it. No, wait. Yeah. That's where I'll end my turn.
All right. Takes us to Pavo.
All right, so
So he's now 60 feet above you because you're in the hold.
yep, and I can't quite see these things, right? Maybe this one.
Nope, they're all blocked by the staircase.
All right. Well, everyone else is running, right?
We're scattering.
divide and conquer. You did hear
We're
me.
dividing ourselves. Divide and
You-
conquer the enemy.
You heard me yell out scatter.
Sorry,
No,
my
we heard you
mom.
say fucking scatter.
My mom called during the last turnaround, so I was talking to her, so I kind of missed some stuff. Sorry. All right. Well, let's do
You are hashtag blessed.
hashtag blessed. But I think I'm gonna float up. Oh, is Ishka within range of this though? Let's see. I can see. Okay. So I should be able to see Ishka there, right?
Yep.
And who can I see above me? Because the map is.
Above you, nobody at this point.
What if I get kind of to the terminus between these two, so I can see above, and below the deck?
Once you fly upwards, you'll be able to see basically everybody except. Actually, no. Yeah, should be able to see everybody.
All right, so I will float up to the in between the two decks where I can see everybody. And Ishka, Montauk. Let me check. How many people can I do this to?
If he's above deck, can he see Scrap Heap?
Yep.
Yeah, do Scrap Heap.
And okay, so Ishka, Montauk, and Scrap Heap all get 5 temporary hit points.
Thanks.
And I'm pretty sure that's an action. Nope, that's a bonus action. All right, so yeah, I go total disco ball and pump them up. And that dragon is technically running from me, so I'm going to chase it, feathers flying. Damn it. Oh, wait, advantage. No, I don't have advantage anymore, but I do have a 1.
Is that D4-4?
You're blessed. It doesn't give you.
Doesn't help on checks.
Oh, okay, so never mind then. But I'm still chasing that dragon with my feathers out, all disco ball like.
Yeah, and it still does not appear to be remotely frightened of you.
Wait. Pavo's chasing the crystal dragon.
Oh shit. Now I get it.
Ishka, you're at the bottom of the stairs.
These guys don't have reactions. You can bounce.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Do I have to? I have to see my target to cast Call Lightning on him again, don't I?
I think you have to see the point within range.
Yeah, so I have to, so if I'm aiming it at something, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And how far up is it?
50 feet.
I'm not gonna make it.
Wait. You said it was 15, right?
No, 50.
The steps are 50 feet?
No, Ishka asked how high above her the dragon was.
Doesn't matter, because then she can call lightning on it.
Yeah, girl.
Can I, so in order for me to get all the way up the steps to see it, like how, I'm just trying, like, where do I have to go so I can get visual on the dragon?
Top of the stairs, right where you are.
And how much movement is that?
From where you were, 25 feet.
Okay, so I can make it. So I'll use like 5 feet to get back up. And yeah, call lightning on him again.
All right.
What was that?
There's
You're still maintaining it?
Where are you? There you go. Oh, hang on. Is it concentration? It is. So I'll have to do my save for that. I almost forgot.
Yep.
Con save, right?
Yep. You've got to beat a 10. You're fine. All right. It rolled an 18 for its dex save, so takes
Damn
half
it.
damage.
Really?
So another 3 lightning damage.
Ugh.
The Mephits.
As a free action, Montauk just looks at him and says, Montauk is very disappointed in you.
At me?
No, in the methods.
Oh.
The first one will claw at you, Montauk. Hey, that is a 22 to hit for 1 slashing and 2 cold.
Woo!
Pavo. That is a 12, which does not hit.
Montauk is uniquely built to fight these things.
And that is a 21 to hit Ishka for 5 slashing and 3 cold.
Con save. Alright, I'm still good.
You're still good. Takes us to Montauk.
All right. Oh, wait, no. No constitution save for me. This thing's not the whatever the hell that thing was before. Okay, so this thing's 50 feet away from me, right? Big
60,
dragon?
because you're 10 feet down in the hold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Montauk's got an annoying little pest on him. So let's see what I got up my. They're not holding anything, are they?
The Mephits, no.
No, they're just being elementally and stuff. Okay, 16 damage.
It explodes. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
You take 1 slashing damage.
Montauk is not phased by these guys at all. And then 10 feet to pop up to the level of the deck, presumably.
Yep.
So I'm at the level of the topmost deck here. This guy's still 50 feet above me, which is unfortunate. If I go for the Mephits, that means that I am going to be within easy blasting range, which I don't want to be because I don't want to give him that much opportunity. So I'm going to fly straight up 20 more feet. So I'm 20 feet above the hole here. And I'm going to try a really ridiculous thing with a javelin superiority die. Okay, hate to do this. Javelin on the dragon. 22. Does that hit?
24.
Ha ha!
That definitely hits.
That's not quite a crit, but it's also not a crit. Well, it's not a crit. Okay, so 12 damage. I need him to give me a strength save, which he will almost certainly make.
Please trip.
That is an 18, which is not a good roll for him, but that is enough.
Not a good roll. That's exactly what he needs.
Oh.
Montauk is annoyed, also kind of impressed.
All right. With that, it snarls and zips past Nithdoris, coming to land on top of your ship.
When you say zips past, is that attack of opportunity or no?
No. And so he comes, lands atop your ship, snarls, looks down at you, Old Silver, and that's where we're going to pick it up next week.
Oh no!
Is he going to get a ballista to the back of the head from Luth?
Did he have to dash?
It might. Nope.
Crossbow expert.
This is a creature of the astral sea. He has excellent movement.
Yeah,
Can't
I
see
said
how that the dragon retreated from me.
Seriously, if it's less than 200 feet, I'll be disappointed.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll catch you next week. Bye-bye. You can shut down the stream, Boo.